bitch all of my life. Pouring some purple all in my Sprite. Pretty bad bitches, all of us fight. Yeah, we so evil. Rock bands like the Beatles. Death row boss lethal. Transparent, y'all see through. My life be a movie. Really a movie, y'all looking at the previews. We was raised different. Came out of the cave gifted. Before they made Christmas. Judge a book by its cover, but don't even notice the
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.
15 Minutes of Fame, Jazz, the rapper, and Official. Is it official or official?
Official.
It's crazy. It's official, but I say official because we don't know how to talk in New Orleans, so we say official, but it's official. Like, whatever. I don't care. I wouldn't correct you. I'm not like the extra Z, so it's cool.
I be bugging with that shit when people say words fucked up. I said, what you say?
Well, you would hate to talk to a New Orleans person, then.
No, you
I
have to
speak correctly though.
You gotta you understand when it's somebody when they have an accent and you in their town or their city or their country, you gotta deal with that. But a motherfucker that's from Jersey and he say some weird shit, I always say, what you say? And 9 times out of 10, they'll try to say it correctly the second time. Too late.
Okay, well that's good.
So what's poppin', ladies?
Huh?
I thank y'all for taking this time out to chop it up with me.
No problem.
Did you hear the Jazzo versus E40 thing flying around?
Yeah, of course. That was like the most obvious shit. It's cute.
Right.
But no. Like,
Maybe Jazzo, like
that's so non-creative.
I thought it was creative. It's pretty creative.
No, it's not. It's actually not.
I thought it was. Well,
I mean, I don't feel like it is when you put E40 Jazz. Oh, like it was cute that everybody was calling us that, but for us to actually name ourselves Jazz, why their name is TOQ?
Oh yeah.
Like nah.
And then on top of that, you know, like I feel like people still gonna call us that.
Yeah.
I know,
yeah.
but like they're just gonna be like Jazzo. It's easier to say.
Yeah.
But y'all getting the raw end of the deal because E40 was definitely more popping than Jazzo.
So nobody cares about that.
Well, I feel what you mean. Like in a battle, they can use it if it was Jazzo. Is what you're saying?
No, I was just saying, like, you know, nobody wants a name to be named after somebody that wasn't popping. Is my point.
That's right. That's
right.
But what did Jazzo create? Oh,
like if our name was Jay-Z,
and that's that.
I do it.
That's that.
Oh, that's
That's that.
Wait, look at
You like trying to grab something.
Thank God that won't be part of this interview. Nobody wants to see that. So, hey, so first of all, let's. I saw you guys in Houston, and you know I hit you up, and I was mad at you because I was like, how did y'all not give me, you know, that low exclusive? But when did y'all find out?
Well, Houston was June 8th.
I don't remember.
They hit me up about a week and a half after that.
A week and a half after, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't like 2 weeks yet.
Yeah, it was kind of, that's still kind of short notice though.
But we decided, we took a few days to decide. So when we finally hit P up, like, yeah, with it, it was 2 weeks after no.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
And like, it wasn't nothing like where people was asking us what we do it. No speculation. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get on Double Impact with John.
Ah, right.
You feel me?
All right, and somebody had called me and asked me about doing something with Top and Rock, with something or whatever. I don't know. So,
right. So me and her was never even contacted to do anything like this before that day.
Yeah. When they brought us Hart and 40. And what was my reaction?
Let me tell y'all. I didn't even wait. So P and Nels hit me, right? Mind you, P always hits me to battle. And I always say no. Like, it's what it is. But closed mouths don't get fed. So he hits me about this, and I didn't say no. Right? I didn't say yeah, but I didn't say no. So they talking, we just talking about mad stuff, and I'm like, you know what? Let me hit official, see how she feel about it. I text her. I said, what you think about 2 and 2 at E-Hart 40? No. 40 gotta hold that L for the rest of her life. And she was dead serious.
Hey, yo, listen, I was so serious. Like, what?
That's funny.
40? Nah, she gotta keep that. Like, a lot of people don't like. How many battles do we have that someone gets to come back and rematch like that? Like, I know Clips and Rock, that was like debatable, right?
Nah, he clearly lost that first one.
Oh Lord.
I know you
No, like who got bodied and got to rematch their opponent?
Clips and Tay-Rock.
Clips and Tay-Rock.
Yeah, that was a lot of years later, but yeah, I guess.
Arsenal Hollow. Most of the rematches are because of that.
I wasn't with the shits.
But
I felt like
she wasn't. And I was like, well, damn, I didn't expect that. I thought Official was gonna be the one to be like, hell yeah, let's do it. But they're a little convincing.
But when she told me she didn't mind, I was like, oh well, if you don't care, I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
right. And then she ended up getting excited and shit. And then I wasn't excited. It was so weird. Like, I guess once it was in her head that we was doing it, she just started getting mad excited. And then once it was in my head, I was just like, all right, we battling. So it was good that she was excited because she transferred that feeling and motivation to me.
Nice.
So after that, it was like, all right, we lit. You feel me?
Yeah, it was a different type of hype. Just the fact that since I was retired, like, nobody would expect me to come back on Smack, on Summer Impact, on the biggest card, almost like ever. So the excitement was crazy. I'm like, yo, Chad, we on Summer Impact. I was so hyped. I was hyped as fuck. Yeah, these bitches dead. So yeah.
Now, a lot of people don't know, but I know that they were already talking TOQ probably a year and some change ago, because I did an interview with them and they were talking about teaming up, to do a 2-on-2. There was no opponent or anything, but I think a lot of people don't know that this isn't just 40 and E Hart out of the blue being thrown together to battle y'all. They've been talking about this for a long time. Did y'all know that?
What, that they've been talking about teaming up?
Yes.
I actually was at the event when they jumped into each other battle.
You know what? You were at the event when I did the interview the first time they mentioned the TOQ thing.
Probably so, but that's when me and Charlie Clips did the interview, probably.
The what?
Me and Charlie Clips did the interview that day.
Yeah.
So
that day.
I didn't watch the interview, so I don't know what they said.
So
I didn't know anything about that at all.
But I knew I was there when they jumped into each other battle, so I knew something was going on. Like, E Hart jumped into 40, 40 jumped into E Hart, and honestly, when it happened, it wasn't nothing to talk about. It was more exciting seeing them do it. Like, E Hart started like, oh shit, like what the fuck is going on here? 40 and E Hart rapping together, but when they actually rapped, I was not moved at all. Like, they even threw like a shot at me, I think 40 did. It was not moving. I was not moved, but yeah. Hopefully they do better than they did that time.
Well, we are talking about, first of all, like when they added y'all to the card, I say this every chance I get. Like, I didn't think that card could get any better. Right? It's like, who else are you going to add to this card to make this card any better? Like, the card was fire. And then when they mentioned y'all, I was like, I was proven wrong. You know what I mean? Because
you forgot all about the girls.
What? we always forget about the girls with events like that. You know what I mean?
Good y'all admit it, yeah.
Yeah, but shout out to URL for even, giving y'all the platforms that y'all already had for being on the URL, to get y'all a better look. So when I heard that, and then when I heard who it was, I was like, Lord have mercy.
Yo, first of all, that when it was so I remember when it was locked in or whatever, they're trying to do everything quick because the event is not that far away. So Beasley hitting us up for voice notes for the trailer. Me and Official stalling. He goes, you know who has sent me trailers? So I'm figuring he's talking about E-Hart and 40. Like, so I'm like, all right, Fish, let's get on it. So I sent it to him one night, he's pestering me. I'm like, all right, Beasley, I'm gonna send it to you in like 20 minutes. And when I get home, it was like 1 a.m. And he's like, yeah, just talk shit. Like, you know what I mean? So I sent it. she ended up sending hers the next day or the next night. I'm in New Orleans, and we started talking about it, and she was like, yo, ask him when is it dropping? So I'm like, all right. I asked him, he said tomorrow. I said, yeah, all right. Knowing them, I'm like, it's not dropping tomorrow. That's right. Lo and behold, I wake up, right? But before I wake up, I don't get on social media yet. I'm just up. I get a FaceTime from Drugs. And we just talking regular. He's like, yo, you wasn't going to tell me you was battling? So I'm like, I mean, it was low, but I'm thinking somebody told him. You feel me? Like, Drugs is in a circle of people that know stuff. So we on the phone for like 20 minutes. We hang up. I get on Twitter. My notifications is booming. I'm like, what the hell? Like, what's going on? I'm like, I didn't do anything.
Mind you, we don't have a clue how this trailer will look.
Right, we don't know nothing. Like, I'm like, what is this gonna be? Audio? So I'm scrolling my timeline. I see people like, Jasmine Fisher vs. E.R.R.S. So I'm like, okay, maybe somebody spread something, like a rumor or something. Scrolling. It's more of it from fans that I know don't know nothing. I said, oh my God, I think the trailer dropped. I ran into her room. I said, official, I think the trailer dropped. She got up like, what? Yeah. Yo, she does not get up in the morning, son. It was morning that she got up. Like, she was like, oh my God, we watched it. And then it was on the app.
Yo,
you can see it.
We felt like we had our own party going on in the building, and everybody was in the building, and we was locked outside. I'm like, yo, we in there, man. We landed in the bed. Like, yo, man, ain't nobody send us the trailer. We can't see it. They like, oh, we like, man, we gotta get the app, bro. Like,
people texting us like, yo, that shit was fire. And we like, yo, somebody sent us like a 10, 20-second clip, but then we finally got it. And we watched it so many times. Like, they
shit
did
fire.
Their job on that trailer.
Yeah.
They were crazy.
I think that's B.A.R.R.S that's doing them trailers.
Yeah.
Fire.
He did an amazing
fire.
job with that. Like, I was impressed. I was very impressed.
That definitely,
like, that was a lot of work. Like, he put clips from interviews, videos.
I liked how they put it out there, like they exposed it, like, oh, they put every female. You didn't know who was on the stage.
That was
it was like, yo, which female is gonna be? Like,
so then you got, they put Hart. So now they're like, oh, who's you gonna team up with? People gonna start guessing. Then you see 40 first time on Smack. 40 got one of the biggest fan bases out of all of us.
Facts.
So they're like, E.R. and 40, who they battling? So now you cut them off. So now you thinking, who's they battling? Jazz, Official, Hustle, QB, Shuni, Farrah, Misfit, Couture. It could be so many people. Then they put, boom, Official. Niggas ain't seen Official in
the dude
years.
that is so fire that he used Jazz music video she shot in New Orleans for my clip in the beginning. I'm like, yo, he's fire, nigga. He got my shit looking lit. She got all of my street signs on this shit. I'm like, he come to New Orleans and shoot the trailer himself. Like, it's fire.
So then they showed Official, so now it winds down to who is Official's partner. You feel me? And obviously, I think most people would think Jazz because they've seen us together. But I don't battle a lot, so it's like some people are probably hoping, like, yo, is it Jazz? Like, oh my God. Like, I remember somebody said, yo, if it wasn't you that popped up, I was going to break my phone. And then he hit my face until the, like, end. It was so...
It'd have been crazy.
fire.
Like, I don't think it would have been the same if it would have been, like, Official and Hustle. Like, it would have been cool, but I feel like the feeling would have been...
I think people... I think people would have liked it. A lot of
For
people
one, that would have been too crazy. Yeah. Like, they wouldn't have wanted to see us versus 40. They'd have been like...
too much.
That I said it. If it was even this to make this the best like matchup ever in the world, it would have been me and Jazz versus Hart and Hustle. Oh my God!
Oh
that
wow!
Would have like body shit.
Yeah.
But when
people the four women that was on the URL.
Yes,
yeah, because all four of y'all been on that stage.
Then it would have been even. You know what I'm saying? Like I have the aggression, Hustle has the like.
So whoa. What do you mean? Then it would be even.
We would have like it's not balanced right now. We have E.R.R.S and 40, both people who don't perform, or you know what I'm saying? Like they're not aggressive. But if you would have put Hustle on that team against me, while you have a person that thinks like Hart, like Jack, it just would have been like a shadow, like a mirror match, pretty much. Yeah.
So that pretty much answers my question. Like when y'all first, what were they the only two that was brought up? That they when you got the call, right, Jazz, and then they said we want you and official to battle E Hart and 40 bars.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was no other. That was it.
That was it.
That's all I got to call for. Nigga said, "How you feel about E Hart and 40?" I said, "No." That's all I'm telling you. That was the
they was like,
people. That's what it was.
How they asked, like, how would you feel about you and official battle E Hart and 40 bars? I didn't even ask no questions for real, like why or nothing. It was
which is really shocking. Like I'm like that's what really must have wanted to do it because she would have debated everything. Like yo, I just battled E Hart. My last battle, I killed. So, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of stuff for her to say no to this battle. Like her saying yes to this battle was cool.
No, definitely was so exciting that it did spark my want to battle.
That flame.
I feel like if I didn't go to Gnome, my whole official probably would never even knew about that phone call.
Yeah, because you wasn't at URL event for a while.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't seen you.
Mm-hmm.
And we know you the biggest stan of battle rap too. So
yeah,
when
I haven't been to an event before. Gnome, the last event I went to was Volume 3 in December, so it was about 6 months.
Yeah, and I was ready because Gnome was my first event I ever was at to watch the battles.
Yeah,
like I've only been to 2, which was the ones I battled at, and the last thing I was worried about was someone else battled. Yeah, when I'm battling, you know what I'm saying? Like, so this was the first time I watched these people kill shit, and not only that, I watched it in the front row. Like that was amazing. And that whole feeling I felt.
You put a great event because it's very rare that an event has all good battles. Like every
battle was fire.
The one thing that made me want to come back to battle rap was not even the battling, the rapping. It was really the love, like just the roar of the building. I was like, I miss that. That's what it is. That's what's calling my name. Official comeback. It was the love of the fans. Like it really was nothing else that made me say, "Oh man, let me come back to battle rap," but that love.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's a comeback for both of y'all, and I'm sure y'all gonna get a warm welcome. You know, because as much as people always, you know, they talk shit about, you know, Jazz. You know, she don't battle enough, blah blah blah. But when y'all do come back, they love y'all. You know what I mean? And y'all always show up too. So now,
well, but before you go on, I feel like Jazz don't have to battle a lot.
That's a fact.
Not even because of what she do, but like I don't think people give Jazz enough credit on the opportunity she brings for females.
You should see her face.
Oh, get out of here! Yo, stop it! Stop. No, but for real, like she really gave opportunity. I told her like once I got on that URL stage, mind you, this is my 3rd URL battle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jazz saying, yeah, I want that battle on that big stage. 40 is on Summer Impact. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when I first came out, Jazz was she was the first to share my video when my first battle period. Like, hey, y'all, check out this new chick. Like, she always showed love and tried to put females on. And the fact that she kept females on the URL stage, like people gotta give her a lot more credit. They're more man, like, yo, you should battle more, but what about the door she's open? Like,
yeah, I've never really thought of it like that, but nobody really, the fans don't think like that because I feel like they think me not battling trumps the shit that I've done. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so once QB called me out to battle me on Smack, that changed the whole dynamic of everything. I wasn't trying to become a URL battle rapper. I wasn't trying to become in the spot that I hold. You know what I mean? I wasn't trying to be the person that
be like, working for that spot. Yeah,
I want to battle you. Let's do it. That wasn't even my mindset. But I ended up becoming what I guess you would call like the gatekeeper for URL. You know what I mean? Right next to Hustle. If it's a big stage and you're not battling Hustle or me,
with Jazz,
you're not getting on that. You know, and I might not get the most views total, you know, but I'm still a big name. If I'm battling, I'm gonna draw people to come out. Cause like you said, like even though there are people that complain about it, when I finally do come back, they still gonna show that love. Of course, I'm still gonna have my people that don't like me or just don't like how I rap. But when I pop out, it's for a great reason. It's kind of like I almost looked at it like, how would I even be in this position if I would have accepted any other big battles in this meantime?
Well, you
or
know
even
what?
a regular battle.
Your career has been perfect. The way your career has went has been perfect. You've never been oversaturated. You know what I mean? You're always in demand, so that's not a bad thing. For
She did have
fans,
big breaks though. The only thing I would change for Jazz is the big amount of time between battles she took.
okay,
Like I would have rather her do one battle a year.
right,
Period.
right.
A
Me too.
minimum, but that's not her. Like she's doing one every 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. When fans talk, I'll be like, okay, I feel you. Like that's a long time for me to want to see my favorite female battle. I'm like, damn, I gotta wait for you 3 years. Like, yeah. So I mean, I'm not even mad. We can't get mad at them. Just go correct them. That's all.
Yeah, I don't. When fans be like, "Oh, you're taking too long," I can't even say shit about that. The only thing I can say is I battle when I want, because the day you see me battle when I don't want to battle is when y'all gonna flip on me. So y'all gonna get what y'all get.
Yeah.
You said that like somebody's auntie and shit. Like you got that. That's it. You gonna get what you gonna get.
You're gonna get what I give you now. You're gonna get what I give you.
And you
But
look
I
like
make sure
somebody. You look like somebody's grandma with that cover on.
I'm cold. It's cold in here.
Look at me, I'm trying to take it and put some more. She ain't sharing this shit. I'm gonna take the cover.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but you haven't even battled 40.
No, I've been wanting to battle 40.
Now, does that make a difference that, like, because I see there's a lot of 2-on-2s happening, but in those 2-on-2s, the individuals haven't battled. Like DNA hasn't battled Geechee yet, but they're about to do a 2-on-2. Does that make a difference? Like, is that a win or a loss? You know, would you have rather battled
No.
40 first and then all of y'all, since by then everybody's battled each other?
No, I actually would rather battle her in a 2-on-2. If I would have battled 40 first, I would have not took the 2-on-2.
Oh.
Because, like I told you, if Jazz would have said no to this 2-on-2, it would have made so much sense to me. Like, I already beat her, and I just battled the person, you know, that's on the other, with the team with her last year or 2 years ago. Like, why am I taking 2 people I've already battled? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just wouldn't have made sense for her and Hart if I battled her. Like, I feel like me not battling 40 made me want to battle E Hart and 40. If I already battled 40 and had the one round with Hart, because you know we battling on the beat on Verbal Warzone on the 27th.
Right.
So this is going to be our 3rd time battling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But me and E Hart never went 3 rounds. If I went 3 rounds for her, I wouldn't want to do it. Like, I appreciate that I want to do it because I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? She really didn't have to do this. Her last battle is E Hart. Like, and she body bagged 40 years ago. Like, she has no reason to take this 2-on-2.
So,
but because she won a battle, and that's why people should be scared.
Right. So now 40 is one of the best. E Hart is one of the best. You two individually are 2 of the best. So either way, this makes a lot of sense to me. For y'all to be battling them, only that you never battled 40. So would you battle 40? Is the battle with you and 40 still possible?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still possible because we're doing a 2-on-2. If I'd have battled her 3 rounds, we wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't battle her in 2.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll still battle 40 for 3 rounds.
Now
she's gonna want to battle me for 3 rounds after this. That's facts.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.
Missing. Look at my